can't believe this. I'm actually getting work done. I didn't know if I'd be able to concentrate with you here.
I think it helped that we made love the second I walked in the door.
Scratch my itch. Unless you're ready to take another break.
I can't.
Too much work to do?
No. I'm not 17.
What you working on?
My closing argument, murder trial, wife killed her husband.
Oh, yeah? What'd he do?
Why do you assume it was something he did?
Oh, come on. In my observation of human nature, men are violent beasts and women are nurturers.
Well, this woman nurtured her husband's brains out of his skull with a shovel.
But still, he must have done something to provoke her.
Maybe he asked her a bunch of really pesky questions while she was trying
Fine. It's not like I don't have work to do myself. Unless you're, you know, ready again.
If I kiss you once, real good, will you leave me alone for a while? All right, the food's here.
Well, I know where I rank.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Well, you got some interesting points here, but you take so long to get to them. You gotta grab your audience right away. That's what we do on Blue Justice. If I'm on the jury and I'm hearing all these introductions and definitions of law and elements of guilt, I'm snoozing.
Give me that. You produce a cop show. That suddenly makes you an expert in what goes on in a courtroom?
How many women are on your jury?
8.
And you want them to convict another woman just for murdering her husband? You gotta get them emotionally involved. You gotta hook them in right from the start. Now, if I was writing this for the show, I'd show them what happened. I'd get a shovel, I'd get a watermelon, and I'd crack it open right there in front of them. Ooh, good.
Are you kidding? Look, I like to win just as much as the next guy, but that's sensationalism. I've never worked that way, I never will. You just do your job, I'll do mine.
Okay, I'm only trying to help.
Thanks, I don't need your help.
Fine. No idea you were so competitive.
I'm not competitive. You don't have to be competitive when you got a convictions won percentage of 924 and lead the DA's office in overall wins since 1986. I'd kick your butt if you're ever on the other side of the aisle.
Not if I had the watermelon and the shovel.
Well, I'm not gonna lose this one.
Wanna bet?
What?
Dinner.
Oh, I'll go you one better. Dinner that the loser has to cook.
Great. That way, even if I lose, you lose.
All right, well, then I want an apology also where you say, you were right, darling. I was wrong.
Okay. But only if she gets the death penalty.
I wasn't asking for the death penalty before, but okay.
That's right, Ma. Charles Kind made me executive producer. Yeah, all those guys are answering to me now. I know it's a tough job, Ma, but I'm a tough chick. I can handle it. All right, put Dad on the phone. Hi, Daddy. Guess what? I'm the boss of everyone. Isn't it cool? I say stuff and everyone has to do it.
Jim, excuse me. Charles Kind just called. Starting next week, we've got to write Tony Madden out of the show for a couple of episodes. He's doing a movie.
Oh, no, he isn't. Tony asked me yesterday, and I told him he couldn't.
Well, he went over your head. Charles said he could do it.
Well, he can't.
Right, yeah. Listen, I want to go on the record as saying I think this is wrong.
Thanks, Rob.
Of course, that's just between you and me, okay?
Daddy, I'll talk to you later. They're being mean to me. Hi, guys. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go see Charles.
Yes, go up there now while you've got a good head of steam. He cannot treat you like that.
Right. Wait a minute. You want me to go?
Hey, you gotta stand up for yourself, sister woman.
I see. I'm gonna storm in there, say something I shouldn't, Charles will end up firing me, and then you can have my job.
It's not what I had in mind, but from your mouth to God's ears.
Hey, I'm going to see him. If I don't, it's like saying I'm nothing more than a figurehead. Of course, when Charles Kine makes a decision, that's it. He doesn't want to hear any more about it. Oh, hell.
Looks like you've come to your very first crossroads, Kim Cooper. You can either lie down and die or fight on. I remember back in '68, I had just washed out of the Navy SEALs. I loved the diving, just didn't like anybody telling me which guy I should kill. Well, I needed to clear my head, so I followed the old Luder family tradition with a trip down to Central America. I was living on the beach with a little senorita. Her name was Nieve, which is Spanish for snow.
That's interesting. In French, neige means snow.
Oh, that is interesting. Let's talk about that for a week.
Go on, Neil.
One day, Nieve and I were riding into town, and we came across the carcass of a cow lying in the road. Buzzards and a few skinny dogs were gathering to pick at its sad flesh.
Check, please.
Suddenly, the beast reared up, shook off its predators, and slowly walked away. I've often thought of that cow. It had the courage to survive when it could so easily have lain there and just given in to the cruel inevitability of life.
Okay, so let me sort out this marvelous imagery. So I'm the cow, and Gary is the buzzard. And what you're saying is, if I don't stand on my own 2 feet and go to Charles, I might as well lay down and die.
Wait, but Neil, that's the third story you've told this week where I'm the buzzard.
Neil is right. Even if it is a little uncomfortable, I've got to go talk to Charles.
May I make a suggestion? You may not be aware of this, but in 1972, I was bumming around Europe, and I got close to the King of Belgium.
King Leopold.
Why do you encourage him?
Neil, can we just cut to the carcass?
So, Leopold says to me, Neil, there's no way I'm going to see King Carlos in Spain. If he wants to see me, he can see me on my terms here in Brussels.
So I should get Charles to come to my office, put myself in the power position. I think you're right. Oh.
Neil, are these real stories, or are you just making them up?
You know, my imagination is so vivid, I can't honestly say.
Charles, hello.
I just got this note. You wanted to see me in your office.
Charles, thank you so much for coming down. I'm sorry to bother you.
Well, if that's the case, why are we meeting in your office? Is this some kind of power trip?
No, that wasn't my intent at all.
Well, usually when you ask somebody to come to your office, it's because you want to put them in a weaker position. Gives you the advantage.
Really? I wasn't aware of that.
That's why you invited me here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You've done this before.
Yes, I have. What do you want, Kim?
Look, I know Blue Justice is your baby. You created it, and you're hands-on with all your shows.
Yeah. I'm a big fat genius. Get on with it.
Well, Charles, if you want me to be able to do my job, you've got to give me the power to do it and back me up.
Oh. This is about Tony, isn't it? I let him do the movie. It'll shut him up for a while.
But, Charles, that's not the problem. The problem is I said no to him, and then he goes crying to you, and you just said yes. I mean, it's hard enough being a woman in charge of all these men, writing staff, actors, crew, without them feeling that I have no actual authority.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Do you really know what you're asking for? Do you really want all the actors, Tony, to come running to you anytime he has a little problem?
Well, isn't that why you hired me?
Why am I in your chair?
What?
This is your office, and I'm in your chair. You're telling me you want complete authority, and yet you let me take your chair.
Get out of my chair.
Great. Show's all yours. From now on, anytime Tony has a problem, he'll come only to you. Your word is law.
Oh, thank you so much, Charles. I really do appreciate this.
Oh, here. You're gonna need this.
What is it?
The 24-hour number for Tony's psychiatrist. Keep it handy. Although, in a couple of days, you'll know it by heart. Congratulations.
Hey, sorry I'm so late. Tomorrow's my closing argument. I wanted to go over it one more time.
Oh, is it getting any better? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I am so glad to see you. You want to just go upstairs? I've had kind of a long day myself.
What happened?
You know Tony Madden, the guy who plays Detective Adams on the show?
There's Amy, the great-looking patrol officer, and a bunch of other cops. Which one is he?
Adams, the vice cop who had a drug habit, kicked it, and came back to the force.
No.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, there was that episode in the locker room where Amy was changing her clothes and he accidentally opened the door and saw her naked for a second.
Oh, yeah, that guy, sure.
Well, he's an insecure, obsessive pain in the ass. All day long, it's one trivial problem or another. I mean, the guy actually stopped production for 30 minutes because the color of his socks wasn't right.
Well, why do you put up with that nonsense? I wouldn't.
Oh, no. You don't know Tony Madden. You're just used to dealing with murderers and killers and rapists. This guy's an actor.
Okay, how about we agree we both had a bad day and just go to bed?
You know what would really make me feel better?
What?
If you would carry me up the stairs.
I was going to ask you the same thing. We. Who could that be?
It's midnight. I don't know.
Why am I still carrying you?
Oh, no. Why couldn't it have been a prowler? Tony, what's the matter?
I couldn't sleep. Something's tearing at my brain.
Tony, this is Mike Ryan. Mike, this is Tony Madden.
The scene I'm doing tomorrow in the Chinese restaurant.
Wait, you came here about a scene? This couldn't wait till morning?
I just told you. I couldn't sleep.
Well, what's the matter with it?
It got me stopping there for lunch.
Yeah?
My character would never stop for lunch. Do you have any idea what I'm trying to do with this guy? See, Adams, he's so dedicated, he would never sit down and eat a meal while he's hunting a murderer. Haven't you noticed? Whenever there's food in a scene, I look at it longingly. But I don't touch it.
Okay, I see your point.
You do?
Tony, why don't I meet you in your trailer early and I'll buy you breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast.
Oh, come on, you have to eat breakfast.
See, you're confusing us again. Adams eats a hearty breakfast because he doesn't eat for the rest of the day. But Tony doesn't eat breakfast.
I tell you what, why don't you change the scene to a brunch and then you can play with whichever one of you shows up?
Does he have to be here?
Excuse me?
Mike,
The cat looks like it could use a walk.
Hey, pal, she asked you very politely 3 different times in various ways to leave. So why
Mike,
don't you
it's
go the hell
okay.
home?
Look,
Scram,
Mike, I
move your
said
butt,
that
get out of
is
here.
enough.
Hey, that's okay. I can take a hint. You better do something about that scene. I am the star of the show, and newsflash, I am not happy.
Do you believe that guy?
how dare you? Don't you ever, I mean ever.
What did I do? That guy was walking all over you.
I was getting rid of him in my way. This is my job and he works for me, not you.
Okay, take it easy. I was just trying to help.
Well, I don't need your help. You have no idea how to deal with these people. You've got to soothe them and listen to them and treat them with respect or they can go postal on you at any moment.
You're never going to be able to reason with a guy like that. He's testing you. It's like your first day in prison.
Prison?
Yeah, your first day in prison. You got to go up to the biggest, meanest lifer there and kill him right there in the yard in front of everybody. Do that and you won't have to kill again.
How do you know you can't befriend the biggest, meanest lifer? Maybe teach him to read, he'll look out for you, and then you won't have to kill at all.
Yeah, maybe when Disney buys up all the prisons.
Look, I know he's testing me. That is so beside the point here. But you interfered where you had no right to. And I want you to apologize.
For what? For helping you?
When I spoke before, did words come out of my mouth? I said I don't want your help. Look, how would you like it if I showed up in front of your jury tomorrow to deliver the closing arguments my way? Sure, you'd thank me, but how would you like it?
That's different.
Ah, you just won't admit you're wrong.
Excuse me. I'm wrong? No, you're wrong.
Don't you point your finger at me ever.
What are you doing?
I'm squeezing your finger because you pointed it.
Well, stop it. Okay, it hurts. Will you stop it?
Apologize.
Okay, I'm sorry for trying to help you and keep you from making an ass of yourself. Now, will you let go?
You call that an apology?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let go.
I got a really good grip, don't I?
Now what are we supposed to do? After an incident like that? Do you want me to leave?
I don't know. Do you want to leave?
No. Do you want me to leave?
No, I don't want you to leave.
Fine, then I'll stay.
Fine, stay.
Okay, I will.
Want to go upstairs?
Sure. And I'm not going to enjoy it as much as I usually do.
Oh, that'll teach me.
Why won't Tony come out of his trailer?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like the color of his shoes today. Tony? It's me, Kim. What's the problem?
Just go away.
Tony! Is it the restaurant scene? Because I changed it. If something else is bothering you, please let me in. We can talk about it.
Who's this guy think he is? I'm gonna go up there and kick that door in.
I remember the days when the solution to every problem was kicking a door down, putting your fist through a wall, breaking a window pane with your forehead. Then you discover sex. Your day will come, young Rob. Your day will come.
Come on. Man, I'm not a virgin. Though I am carrying around a lot of pent-up frustration.
Come on, Tony. Is this about last night? Because I'm sorry about that. Is it that I'm the new person in charge around here and you feel you can't trust me? Believe me, Tony, I'm your friend. All I'm asking is that you let me in. Because if you don't let me in, Tony, I'm gonna kill you! Now let me in! Just open this damn door, Tony! You come out here, you self-centered son of a bitch! We waited for you long enough! You, get, take this, hook this up and drive it out of here! Tony, here goes your power! Here goes your air conditioning! Tony, your career is finished! I can swing a dead cat and hit 100 moody bastards who can play your part twice as good as you!
Kim, could I see you in my trailer a moment?
The court has already told you that the defendant is charged with murder. Now, the law states that any person who unlawfully kills another human being with malice aforethought is guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Section 187 of the Penal Code. In order to prove such crime, the following elements must be proved. 1, a human being was killed. 2, the killing was unlawful. And 3, the killing was done with malice aforethought. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the evidence is overwhelming. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Your Honor, a moment. Do me a favor. Run to the nearest market, buy a shovel and the biggest watermelon you can find. Your Honor, may we approach?
So I went to his trailer, knocked on the door, and politely said, "Tony, can you talk?" He said, of course, come on in. We had this rational, civilized conversation. I told him I respected him as an artist. He told me he respected me as a writer, and we just walked out and did the Chinese restaurant scene.
That guy? You're kidding.
He even ate something.
Wow, well, you obviously knew what you were doing.
Yep. So, how was your day?
It's great. I precisely and methodically walked the jury through the finer points of California law. They deliberated an hour and came back with a conviction. Murder in the first degree.
You got 8 women to convict another woman of murder? Well, I gotta hand it to you. You really must be good. And I owe you one home-cooked dinner. You like salmon?
I love it.
Know how to cook it?
Sure.
Good.
Here's to us. I use the watermelon.
I threw a hissy fit.
The thing I hate the most is that it worked.
Yeah, me too. You know, let's make a deal. Let's stay out of each other's work lives, shall we?
Deal.
You actually used the watermelon and it worked? Cool.